Hey guys, welcome back to Let's Play Kuni with Checks here on 7 Let's Play 7 Days. This is the late Tuesday edition, the very late Tuesday edition. I apologize. Again, I was taking my time getting this video played, or this game played at least, and I ended up getting sick on Tuesday, like really sick. There was just no way I was going to be able to do the commentary for this. So I'm going ahead and doing this video now. I guess better late than never. I don't want to get behind, especially on an RPG like this. So here I am. Last time we rescued Timmy, this huge cat that looks a lot like my friend's cat, Charlie. That's the name of the cat. It's huge. I don't know what diet they put that cat on. Probably just whatever falls on the floor. Or whatever the cat goes to the fridge and gets out of the fridge. Oh, man. I don't know if I should be reading this right now. I'm not going to. Again, like I know I keep debating on if I should read this aloud. I actually just got done doing not Harry Potter. What's the other game I've been playing? Final Fantasy VII. I just got done playing that, and I did a lot of reading in that, and now my voice is getting kind of to the point where it just sounds like I've been chain smoking all day. You know, like a choo-choo train. Just puffing them up. But no, that's not the case. We have to actually go back to the other world now. Now that we rescued the cat, we've realized that the cat may have gone to a place where there is mice. Like, I think that's what had happened. Timmy was chasing a mouse and then passed out. We do not know why. But we have a suspicion that maybe, if I remember, that the king had gone down to the sewers to chase mice. So we're on our way there right now. So we just go down this way here. Been a rough week, man. I'm still trying to get over being sick. Like, I just now started eating some solid foods again. And I hate having to drink Gatorade all the time. Been eating a lot of soup, a lot of onion soup. I don't mind onion soup, it's just, I don't know, I guess they say chicken noodles better for you, even drink ginger ale. I don't really, that's like not my favorite drink whatsoever. Tommy here is going to give us a new friend that we're going to use, a new familiar. There he is. There he is right now, this monkey. So now we're going to have two party members, well, no, two familiars. Because there's a difference between familiars and party members. Familiars are more like Pokemon. And you just throw them out whenever you choose. The way this game works is like you're timed on how long you can have a familiar out. So it's I think you have a max of 3 per party members, and then there's I think 3 slots for reserves as well. And then you can always stash some away, much like Pokemon. But we'll get into that much later in the game. Like, honestly, I think about 5 hours in the game is when we start going into that. Alright, all in boy. Okay, he's just telling us that Lemur there can use the Psych Up ability, which I haven't really used too much in my later game. I might start using it more in this. We'll see how useful it gets. Okay, so let's continue onward to the sewer. We're just starting to do some sewer crawling. That's how you know the game's getting good, is when you're crawling through sewers, going through people's poop. I don't know why they make sewers look so clean in these. Even Oliver is picking up his shoe like, ew, did I just step in something? We gotta use Alahomora here. I mean, Spring Lock. I forget what game I'm playing. Alahomora! Tidy, it's open. Tidy. I don't know what that slang means. he uses a lot. He's tidy. He's like, what do you use? Tide to clean your clothes? Is that what that means? Okay, let's go. And I believe we're gonna get another tutorial here on how to use a second familiar. Look at this. That dude just swimming. He's like, and I'm making arm motions in my chair like you guys can see me. It's moldy in here. It's like it's just somebody's basement that they just never clean out. Forgive me. It's 2 in the morning right now. I'm doing this. So I'm sorry if I start going into crazy land. Like if I start saying, I don't know, speaking foreign tongues while like speaking 2 different languages at the same time. Just forgive me. We can do this. All right, so now we have Lemur here. Lemo. I don't know how to say that. I just call him Lemur. I didn't name him. I just picked the default name. But yeah, by using the L1 button, you can switch between the familiars. And I made I forgot to tell you guys something. I think it might be too late. Okay, I'm gonna get rocked here. Oops. Okay, so I totally did this on purpose. Just to show you that when you get a new familiar, they're always level 1. So don't go throwing them out right away, because that's not a good time for you. What we should have done, and this is cool about this game, is the fact that we can use our stronger familiars to do most of the battling for us. So I'll show you right here. We're just gonna use Mighty for now. My sinuses, man. Alright, blah 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 blah. We've read this before. L1 will switch between our familiars, but we're just gonna cut loose with Mighty Max there. I like that cut loose move because it's the only move I've run into so far that can hit multiple enemies at the same time, with the exception of the ultimate moves that you get when you get the gold spear. I think I showed you that a couple episodes back. But yeah, as you can see, like, you can have your main familiar do all the work, and your secondary familiar will get the benefits. Will still level up. So, come on. Unfortunately, a lot of this first dungeon. Actually, I guess this would be the second one, because we did go through the deep dark black forest and whatnot. But a lot of this is going to be kind of grinding. So, I'm trying to think about how I'm going to do this. Okay, you know what? I know what I'm going to do. Just a minute. Alright guys, I'm just going to fast forward through my grindy grind here. Through the power or the magic of video editing. I'm so glad I've become a little familiar with how to do this. It saves so much time. At least when you're trying to do an entire... I mean, I don't know how long this game actually is when everything is said and done, but I think this is a technique that Nintendo Capri Sun used a while back when he was trying to get his videos like around 10 minutes before they lifted the time limit for most of us. But it's a wonderful, wonderful strategy. Another reason why I'm doing this is because I want to show you that grinding, this grinding is kind of required, because we're gonna have a boss come up here soon, and we want to be a little bit prepared. So this is just kind of my strategy to go about doing this, trying to get Lemur there to get caught up with Mighty a bit. And just do that by mainly spamming attack and cut loose once in a while. But you've just got to watch your HP and MP, because the HP is actually, if that hits 0 with just Oliver, then it's game over, and then you have to continue and lose like 10% of your gold, I think, or start at a save point that hopefully you had previously. I'm sitting here checking out the gash on my finger that I got from earlier from a cardboard. I think it was, yeah, I was talking about that either in this Let's Play or the other one. I can't remember which one it was, but got a pretty nasty gouge there. It's just been hard to really do anything like type because it was right on the tip of my finger. So every time I try to like, I don't know, I'm trying to press the keys and it's just a mess. But you guys don't want to hear about that. You guys want to hear my commentary about what's going on in this game. Well, that's a treasure chest. I got a iced coffee there, but I think this is the last battle before I go back into slow-mo, so I'll finish up here. Okay, so here is the puzzle of the dungeon, and what we gotta do is we just gotta light these torches here, and we're gonna do it with fireball. Yeah, we just light all 3 of them. I don't think this one's timed. The one we're gonna run into later is gonna be. Let me see if I can do it, but yeah, this is pretty. I think this is just the introductory puzzle. Most of the puzzles in this game aren't too difficult. It's the boss battles that are difficult. I don't understand that. Alright, we'll make our way through this door. What's in this door? Can you guys see? Can you guys see what's here? Oh, just these little guys. Alright. Freaking almost killed me there. Alright, onward to the next treasure. Hopefully there's one down here. Yeah. Okay. So we got some salt, what we get? A sharpener. Why I say salter? Pebbles. Okay. Pulp. I don't know. Pulp Fiction? I don't know the name of that move. At least an attack move. With sharpener, I think that just boosts your strength, which could come in useful in certain parts, but I'm not gonna worry about it too much here. Now everybody's got their own play style. You might not necessarily follow techniques I have, but ow. Stupid frogs. Give them some ice cream. These ice cream increase your invasion. I don't know if I told you about that before. But I usually get that to lemur here. And I usually give them like wicked high invasion. And it's pretty much like a secondary defense stat. Okay, I think this is the fire part I was telling you about. You have to light these. The other fire part, at least. Sorry, I am so tired right now. Don't know what to. I can't even. I don't know what to say for myself. Okay, so that's the one. I'm trying to remember where the other ones are. I guess they just make a circle around this sewage pipe here. I don't know if there's any enemies here. Here's another one. This kind of looks like a water fountain, like a drink Gatorade. Some Gatorade fire. They always come up with some weird names for Gatorade flavors. It's like Gatorade cat piss. I think that's what this one is. The cat's just tinkling right in there. Oh. Alright, so I'm going to light this one again. And that should open this door here. Yeah, this is the one that was timed. It's not a big deal, though. It's not impossible. Since I can do it. Okay, that guy just had to run right into me. Well, actually, I ran into it. I just didn't want it to hit me from behind because then, yeah, you know. Okay, well, again, this is just the other part. There ain't nothing in that hallway, so we'll go north. Pretty straightforward. It's not. You get crazy lost in here. These guys are just everywhere. Alright. Okay. Give him a sweet. That's Mighty's favorite is chocolate. You can tell when he has hearts above his head. That means he likes it. Look at this fish. Fish graffiti everywhere. Jeez, oh Pete's, man. Alright, I don't know if I've shown these guys before. Sometimes, like, in RPGs, I like to show enemies that haven't previously been introduced yet. And I think, yeah, well, they're kind of a pushover. So I don't even know if it's really worth it. But I know you guys probably haven't seen a battle in a while. So I like to show them occasionally. Yes, we did. We did do it. Everyone's kind of close to the same level now. Get this last treasure here. Actually, I think there's another one. Yeah, there's one over here. Let me see. I think that's purple, or that might be purple. Did we talk about purple chests yet? I don't remember. Purple chests, I think we can't get to until later. Yeah, because our wand's not powerful enough. And then there's also the green ones that are out and about. And that, I have come to find out that there's a character that we're going to get later on that will be able to get those chests for us. So, okay, that's the boss area. Is there anything else down here? Let's check our gander. Let's take a goose. Okay, okay. That's the green chest I was telling you about a little bit earlier. Can't get that yet, so we'll have to come back here later. I hope I'm awake enough to beat this boss. Boss, who's the boss? The boss is the boss. Go ahead and rest up here and save. That way, if we die, hopefully I can stop hitting the continue button and losing money and just go to save load save game. Sorry guys, sorry about that. All right, here's the king and the boss dude.
You Meowjesty.
Need a hand?
Meowjesty.
It's you two. Look, one has retrieved one's wand. Huh? So he wasn't kidnapped.
Oliver only carries around that book half of the time.
The crook struck one. Oh.
I can see up the cat's skirt.
That'll teach you to turn your back on me, you old tomfool, you!
Actually, I have a friend that can talk, kind of like this Hickory Doc.
One huge rodent.
You
That weird,
squeaklings work for the fat
that weird
happy-
accent.
No, we
A Cockney accent.
too slow.
Kind of reminds me of hell, I don't know. It's too late to really remind me of anything. Oh yeah, just kick me around. That's cool. That's pretty cheap. That's the deal. Let's try to get her cut loose out. I noticed that cut loose doesn't always cancel out moves like they told me it would. Did we talk about defend?
Now's your chance.
Yeah, now's our chance. Like when he falls over like that, it just means like we can get some free hits in. It's not incredibly. I mean, it's useful. Don't get me wrong. I'm not complaining. It's just they make it seem like, yeah, this is the only time you can really kill him, and that's not the truth. Oh, tailspin. That's a confusing move. I think I'm gonna defend it. Yeah, defending I've noticed though, like sometimes when you defend, you're more likely to get orbs, like magic and health orbs. Oh, Lena, you're taking it like a sissy. Don't do that. I think I'm gonna have to use Lemur to kite. We'll talk about that when the time comes. Tailspin. Yeah, he uses the same three moves over, and I'm not gonna complain about that either because he could use some seriously overpowering moves like kick you till your shins break off and then you can't move at all. Yeah, we're gonna use some provisions because I think I'm still a little bit under leveled at this point. On my first file, I think I was like level 12 or 13 when I went and fought him because I was doing some serious grinding. And man, I wish I would have just recorded it on my first run through. I don't know. I'm worried that with the two games I have, I'm gonna get confused on my stats and my familiars. So maybe Oh, this game's so good. Like I'd like playing this on my own time. That way I definitely know ahead of time what I'm supposed to be doing. So again, I'm not just wandering around trying to figure it out. Oh, I'm confused. I guess defending doesn't guard against confused. And Drippy's got to explain what that does. So basically, if your guy becomes confused, you're gonna want to switch him out like pronto. Kind of the same thing like you would do in Pokemon. I don't make a lot of comparisons, but really, I think this game took what was good about Pokemon and integrated it. Oh, damn it. Oliver gets confused too. And of course, he does like a bajillion damage to himself. It seems like the only time he does a bajillion damage would be when it's from himself. So this is what I mean by kiting. I'm just doing it to kind of kill time and get Mighty's stamina gauge back up. Because Mighty's really the only one that's doing anything right now. Lemur can be pretty good though, don't get me wrong. Like my Lemur later on, I put him on one of my other party's teams. That way, or my party member's team. That way, you know, I'll have a damage dealer. He's fast. I think that's what was that, damage per second, DPS. I mean, he doesn't do as much damage per hit, but since it evens out because he hits more. What was that thing? That's what I'm sticking to that story. But what is he hitting me with? Like a freaking lightning rod? Cut loose. I'll give you another scar there on your forehead. See, that's what I mean about the cut loose not canceling out moves. Is he still hit me with that firebolt, which did like half of my health? It's a shame because I'm running out of provisions. I think I have him on the ropes here. I just have to kite around a little bit more with Lemur. Oh, come on, get him. Get him. Get him. Come on, you can do it. You can do it. He's almost dead. Shoot him. Hit him a few more times. Come on, come on. Oh, man, I thought for sure that I was going to run out of stamina. You are down for the count. Take that weird-looking spatula with you. Neato. I like Lemur. He's just looking sideways at me. Got a couple level ups there. That's good. I like how he's just exhausted and all of a sudden he just gets up and runs into the water. Like, no big deal. It's cool. Oh, we're gonna have to carry him back to the castle. That's gonna be tough on the back. So like my jazz band teacher today was talking about, or not today. Oh, was it Thursday? Man, I don't even know what day it is. It's actually Saturday morning right now. Yeah, I know. That's how late I am getting this video up. So by the time you see this, it'll probably be Saturday afternoon. Maybe Saturday morning if I get this, if I'm lucky.
I hereby call the council to order.
You are all doubtless aware of the purpose.
I like this talking bird with the tux vest thing, or tux shirt.
Come before us, Dark Jinn.
There's always like an evil council. Shadar looks pretty sweet though.
From the other world. He must be destroyed. Shadar, it is time that you proved yourself worthy.
I can't really tell you.
I
mean, I don't know what they're going with the hair thing. It's like kind of an octopus thing. I don't know if it's like real hair or if it's like some kind of like if you touch it and it's like it touches your back and it's got tentacles on it. Knowing the Japanese, I wouldn't put anything past them.
And me alone. Hear me, members of the council. I have no need of your aid.
Look at those fantastic staves.
Thinks himself our equal? What gives him the right?
He is either very brave or...
How many times have you heard that line in a movie or game? very brave or very foolish.
Very well.
It's a very,
You will have your
very
wish,
popular
Shadar.
line.
I entrust the task entirely to you.
It's like I'm watching an anime.
Teach those who speak of a savior the futility of their hope.
It shall be done. This Oliver, this savior, I will taint his heart with the blackness.
I really need to go to the restroom right now, but I don't want to leave this Let's Play. I don't know if have any of you guys thought about like possibly using what was I thinking? Possibly cutting off the top of a Mountain Dew. No, it would be funny if I didn't do that, but like a 2 liter of Mountain Dew, like an empty one, and then just using that as like a bedpan or something, and filling it up, then putting it in the fridge and don't do this. Folks at home, do not take advice about that from me. That would be awful. If like somebody's like, "Oh look, Mountain Dew," and pour themselves a glass. I mean, it's funny to think about, but don't just be the better person.
Thank you very much.
Don't do that. Here, that's how tired I am. I'm actually putting disclaimers, like, because I'm taking for granted that my viewers would sit there and say like, "Oh wow, Karchux, you're full of awesome ideas."
When you say you know who, you mean Shadar, don't you?
Next thing I know, I'm getting video responses
There's
like
no need to say it out loud.
of like the aftermath of it happening.
But yes, that is who one was.
Your Meowjesty, you've gone and given him
Oh,
a
I
gun.
just
Now
missed
there's
our
no
Harry
going
Potter
back.
reference, didn't I?
What
Where he
was
said,
supposed
"You
to
know
say?
who,"
Don't worry, your Meowjesty.
and he's like, "Oh, don't say
I'll
that
bring
his
down
name out
Shadar.
loud."
You'll see.
I'm getting nothing wrong with it. Just drawing some inspiration. We obtained a magic wand. Fantastic. Yeah, it's better than our old stick. And Frostbite, that's a spell that we're going to use. We may or may not use in a quest that's coming up. It's kind of an optional thing. Most of these quests are. But, you can get some cool stuff or you can get some cool items, or you can get some items like equipment earlier than you would if you save up and bought it. Like some armor and whatnot. Oh, I'm gonna have to end here soon anyway. I'm getting kind of tired. But let's go ahead and finish this dialogue. And so now we're gonna have to make our way south. And so I'm gonna end that here. Thanks for watching, folks. I shall see you next week, and when we continue on south to Almar or something. So later.